It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sisney, listen to this. I found a pair of women's underwear in the clean laundry that did not belong to me. We share the laundry room with everyone in the apartment complex, so at first I thought I grabbed them by accident. They were black, but it happened again, this time in the washer. They were pink and ruined my entire white load of laundry. So they were clearly in there from the start because I checked the washing machine before I dumped the clothes in there. So the machine was empty. So Sandra and Almonte, Sandra, you think that you're married, right?
Yes, we're married.
Okay, so you think that your husband is cheating on you with someone who's cheating at your apartment because the laundry's at your apartment? Or how's it getting in your own wash?
Well, it happened twice, which is why I'm freaking out. But the first time, I just was folding my laundry, and my husband was watching TV next to me, and there was this black pair of underwear that were not mine in the laundry. But people have said that, there's signs, like make sure you take all your laundry, like people leave things, you know what I mean, in the laundry. And my husband, when that happened, he didn't even flinch. And so I thought, it's some other lady probably just left her laundry, a pair of underwear got stuck to the inside of the dryer or whatever.
Right.
Well, it happened again, except this time, all of my white laundry turned pink because there was a pair of pink cotton, at one point pink, now somewhat bleached, but cotton underwear that went in with my white, but they went in with my white because they ruined my white. So I know that the pink pair of underwear came from my house, my laundry, and now I think my husband has maybe been having a little...
Right, but I'm just curious. I'm just trying to think of if there is another woman, how does her underwear get into your laundry? That means they're having the affair in your room?
Yeah, and she's going into your dirty laundry and putting it in there?
Or he's taking her laundry home? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how it ends up in there.
The laundry was sheets, and they were white. So if it happened in my bed, which, it better not.
They were left in the sheets and then balled up. Okay, God, now I'm seeing. See, now I have imagery. I have balls of material.
And wow.
All right, Sandra, how long have you been married?
We've been living there 2 years, but we've been married for 4.
Okay, gonna come back and call your husband. Sandra's on the line. We're gonna call her husband. She's found 2 pairs of different underwear from a woman in the laundry. She was doing sheets. She thinks that somehow the underwear was at the bottom of the sheets, got balled up in the sheets when the sheets got into the laundry, and now she has a smoking gun. How else? I mean, do you have house guests often? Any female house guests?
We live in a 1-bedroom apartment. We're getting ready to buy a house. No.
Let's call here's what's going to happen. Sissany is going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, and then if he writes a message, what message he writes on the card. So be very quiet until we all announce that we're on the air, all right?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Raul?
Speaking.
Hi, Raul. My name is Layla. I'm calling from the Floral Spot. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good. What's going on?
We're a new flower shop here on the corner of Garvey and Santa Anita, actually. You know where that little Caesars is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right in that shopping center. So we're brand new, and because of that, we're promoting our delivery service. So we're giving out a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you want, and they'll get them by this afternoon. I don't need any credit card info or billing info or anything from you. They're absolutely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
You right there real quick. No, I'm not really interested, actually.
Are you sure they're free? You don't need to spend any money, and there's nobody in your life that you would want to send flowers to?
I'm not even sure I'd send them to, so...
Oh, you'd put a smile on anybody's face if you send them some free flowers.
No, I'm cool.
Are you sure?
Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, you'd be doing me a huge favor because my boss is on me and he really wants me to get these flowers out today. And you're the third person that said no. And if there's any way that you could just send them to anybody, you'd be helping me out so much.
To be honest, I'm not really sure where I'd send them to. That's the whole thing.
Raul, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife Sandra on the line. You had an allergic reaction to sending roses to anybody. Why so?
Raul, why are you not going to send your wife flowers?
Well, look, I just thought it was some sort of telemarketing scam or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. That's what I thought.
Okay. Raul, can I tell you? So, Sandra reached out to us and she told us that she found on two different occasions, two different pairs of women's underwear. And the women's underwear came from your bed in your load of sheets. And it's not her underwear. Can you explain why there's some other woman's underwear in your bed?
What? No. What?
Remember the black underwear that I found when I was doing the laundry when you were watching sports?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and you didn't say anything, and you didn't even, flinch. Well, I found another pair that were pink originally that turned, I don't know if you noticed, but now our sheets are slightly pink. They ruined our white sheets, and they were not left. You tried to say, oh, the black ones are probably just left. It happens all the time. These were not left in the laundry room. They went in with our sheets, which means that they came from our apartment, Raul.
Sandra, you need to chill out first. You need to chill out.
Oh, no,
you know
don't tell
I
me
don't
to
know.
chill out. I'm
No.
done. This is not okay.
No. No, I don't know what you're talking about. This is crazy. You know it happened already one time before.
Yeah, well, where did the pink underwear come from then, Raul? They came from our house.
Raul, where's all this underwear coming from?
I don't know.
Are you cheating on your wife?
What? No, I mean, look, there's this crazy chick in the building, you know what I mean? And I just figured, she was going to try and start something. I mean, she had that crazy eye.
Who
No.
are
You know what I mean?
About? Raul?
I don't know, some woman. I mean, she must have been,
What's
I
her
don't know, maybe
name?
about
Raul, what's her name?
I don't even know her name. I don't know her name. I can just tell she's crazy. And look, and to be honest, that's the reason why I didn't want to send the flowers. Look, it sounds like a scam, and I'm like, this lady's going to try to do something with my marriage. I'm not going to do anything.
Huh.
Raul, I'm having a hard time with it. All right. Look, Sandra, there's not much more we can do. This is about as far as we can take it with your husband, Raul. So, Raul, she's on to it. So I suggest you get real honest real soon. And Sandra,
Look.
I'm going to let you both go, and good luck. I hope you sort it all out. I don't believe him.
No way. People that start our conversation by saying, you know what I mean? You know what? No, I don't know what you mean.
No. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving. He said his friends were going and decided to jump in last minute despite the fact that we had plans. Turns out his close friends went to Vegas, but I don't think he did. I texted one of them about the trip and he was very suspicious in his response. Then 40 minutes later, my husband sends me a text. It was all really weird. I think he went to spend the overnight with someone else and was not with his friends. So have you ever, and I'm speaking broadly to people listening, have you ever been in a situation where you think, oh, wait a minute, I think my husband's buddy is creating this alibi and going with it, and it's not real. That's kind of what she's saying.
Yeah.
So, Sandra, thanks for coming on. Just to get going, how well do you know your husband's friends? Do you know them well?
Yeah, I mean...
The ones that were covering for him?
Yeah, I mean, I see them all the time. He's been friends with them for longer than we've been married.
So...
Yeah.
And what gave you the vibe that they were covering?
Well, I texted one of his friends, Andrew, and I was just like, hey, I haven't heard from Mike. Like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And he's like, oh, yeah, we got separated. Let me find him and get back to you. And it was just like, it doesn't make sense.
We got separated. That's not a good sign.
Yeah. And so I didn't hear back. And then 40 minutes later, I got a text back from Mike, and he was saying, oh, just checking in. He hadn't even talked to Andrew about the text that I sent. And I was trying to get, send me some photos. What are you guys doing? Nothing.
I'm just thinking this through. The reason I ask is because there are relationships where you've been together for so long that you become friends with your husband's friends, and they wouldn't do something like this. They wouldn't feel comfortable pulling off a cover. It sounds like you think these guys are capable and would feel comfortable pulling off this cover.
Yes, I do think that.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
Sandra, we're going to put you on hold. Hang on one sec. We'll come right back and call your husband and find out who's top of mind with him with the roses and see if he went to Vegas. I think we're going to be able to tell based on just getting to talk to him if he was really in Vegas. Like, think detail. Think detail of when this happened. Sandra's on the phone. She thinks that her husband on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, said he was going to Vegas with friends, but wasn't and didn't. And the friends are covering it up saying, oh yeah, he was with us. But she could never get him on the phone there with the friends. It was like they weren't in the same place. So that's the impetus to this whole thing. Sandra, we're going to put Sissany on. And Sisney's calling your husband. You're going to hear all of this. Be very quiet. She's going to offer him some roses. Now, here's the reason. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. Okay? We know something's up if it's not you. Or we think something's up if it's not you. So here we go. Are you ready? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
All right. Ryan, you have my permission to call? It's Kiss FM.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Mike.
Yes, this is Mike. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm calling from V's Flowers. We're actually new here in Torrance, right on Sepulveda, across the street from the mall. And I'm calling
not interested, thanks.
Oh, no, I'm telling these are absolutely free. I'm basically giving away a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. And I don't need any money from you, any credit card info, anything like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not giving you any information.
No, the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to. That's all I need.
Okay, so what's the hook? There's no hook?
We just hope that whoever you send them to hopefully likes them and you refer us to friends and family. We're brand new to the area.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so what's the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to?
Send them to Amber. It's Amber.
Okay.
And can I add a note?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Until next time.
Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Who is Amber and what is next time? Your wife Sandra is on the phone, Mike.
God.
Mike, who is Amber?
Wait, what?
Mike, who is Amber? What is next time? What was the first time?
It's well, if you
What was the first time?
It's the movie. It's a joke, right? It's the what's that?
Mike,
Comedy.
who is Amber?
Sandra?
Who is Amber? Yes,
This
is your wife.
It's part of when God, what's the movie?
Mike, come on. We're all here. Let's grow up a little bit. What are you doing with Amber? Did you go to Las Vegas or did you stay with Amber Friday night?
Oh, okay, so exactly. So I went to Las Vegas and one of the
Who's Amber?
blackjack.
I can't.
It's a reference to
Mike, I can't even. Come on, Mike. You're wasting people's time on their way to work. Sandra knows what's going on. You didn't go to Vegas. You're obviously having an affair with Amber. You just sent a dozen red roses to her. Why? Hey, Mike, I can't look.
Or did you go to Vegas and meet Amber there?
Oh, my God.
Mike, I only know what I know. And Sandra, it sounds like she's right. What are you doing with Amber?
First of all, you can text my best friend Andrew. I went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving with my best friend.
You are lying. I'm shaking right now. Like, what?
Was the comedy, and I'm just not. And they kept saying over and over until next time. And the woman, the girl, that it was the ex-girlfriend. Her name was Amber. It's from one of the Hangover movies. That's what that joke is going. That is about.
There is no joke. You're sending flowers to somebody named Amber.
Mike,
it doesn't exist.
Mike, thank you very much for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty in sending the flowers to Amber. Your wife, Sandra, now knows you didn't go to Vegas and you're having an affair with Amber. So thank you. All right? You have a good day. Sandra?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who Amber is? I've just hung up on him. Do you know who Amber is?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, I think you now need to do a little work here.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. It's not great. Please know that his candor with Sissany on the phone and his honesty just gave you the information you need. So thank God he was honest about thinking about Amber in a way, right?
Call his friend right now. Call his friend right now before he can and say, hey, I know about Amber.
But I see. God. All right. Sandra, we're going to let you go. Good luck. All right. I hope you find peace and happiness. That's the most important. All right. Goodbye.
Oh.
It's time for Ryan's Roses this morning on 102.7 Kiss FM. And we got an email from Sandra in Lakewood. She says, my husband and I went out to eat. When the waitress came up, she seemed surprised to see me with my husband. My husband acted weird. She was a little bit rude and never came back. So she thinks something's going on with her husband and that waitress. But hold on for a second. I have questions.
It's a big leap.
I have questions. Sandra, good morning and thank you for coming on. Quick question. Do you think that something's going on with your husband and the waitress?
I do. Yes.
But why would he bring you to that restaurant? Why would you go to that restaurant?
I think he's just stupid. I think he's just, something's not right. I can feel it. Something is definitely off. It doesn't add up. The way the manager was
whose
acting.
idea was it to go to that restaurant?
It was his. We're just hanging out on Third
That doesn't
Street
add up. It's like, why?
But he might not know that this waitress worked at that specific restaurant.
Huh? How would he not know?
She was there.
If he'd hooked up with her, wouldn't he know where she works? Maybe he met her at the restaurant.
Or if it was just a one-time thing, he knew she was a waitress, but didn't know where.
Oh, so the world's that small?
Well, I don't know.
All right, Sandra, you said he'd acted weird. What did he do?
He actually looked excited to see her. He kind of perked up when she walked up.
Yeah.
This is all not making sense to me because I think he would panic if he saw her, if something was going on. So right. I'm not so sure. I'm just wondering, are we connecting dots that are far, far away, you know? So here's what we'll do.
Like that feeling, got that gut feeling, like something's going on.
All right, we'll just do what we can do. So hold on for 1 second. We will come back and try and call him and offer him the roses. I just think that based on my experience, this is not a scenario that sounds like something's going on. He brought her to the restaurant. He acted excited. All signs nothing's wrong. All right, a kiss. We'll do it next.
I'm with you.
If you just got here, we're making the call on Ryan's Roses right now. So hang for a second. Sandra just told us that her husband and she went out to a restaurant. Waitress comes up. Husband's excited to see the waitress. Waitress is rude to her. Husband starts acting weird. She thinks something's going on with her husband and the waitress, but the husband picked the restaurant. So I'm totally, all of my years and years of training thrown out the window. I'm confused. I don't know what to think. This is anti everything I've been trained in the field about.
In the field.
So, Sandra, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, got it. All right, be very quiet. Let's find out what we can find out. He's going to be on the air, but don't say anything till we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Be very quiet. Here we go.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sal?
Speaking. Who am I talking with?
Hi, Sal. My name is Francesca, and I just opened a new flower shop. It's actually called Fran's Florals right here inside Lakewood Center. And I wanted to call and offer you a free dozen roses. They're a beautiful arrangement just to get the name of my new shop out and nothing on your end. I don't need a credit card or anything.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Fran?
Francesca, yes.
Francesca, yeah. Nothing in this world's free, sweetheart. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can't. If you're offering me free flowers, what's the hook?
No hook. If you like the flowers, I just hope you come back and maybe tell your friends about us. We're just new and just trying to get the name out.
So you're not going to ask me for social security info, my mother's maiden name. I mean, you got my phone number. What else?
No credit card information, no Venmo, no nothing. I just need the name of the person you want to send the flowers to and the note.
And where's your store at again? What did you say?
We're inside Lakewood Center.
Lakewood
right by the Target.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take the flowers, and if they're nice, I'll come down and see you. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hey, you're the one giving me free flowers. This doesn't fall into your lap every day.
Okay, great. So, Sal, let's start out with the name of who you want to send them to.
Sandra, like short for Cassandra. Sandra, Sandra.
Perfect. And who's Sandra to you?
That's my lovely wife.
Awesome. That's so nice. What do you want to put on the note?
How about just, darling, these flowers aren't as lovely as you.
Sal, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. Thank you for staying on with us for a second. We've been contacted by Sandra, who you just sent the flowers to, your wife. And it sounds like you're sending her a very sweet message. Darling, these flowers aren't as lovely as you. I know some people might think that's cheesy. I love that stuff. So, are you there, Sal?
Yeah. This is just weird. This is Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, sir. Now, that's not as weird as the fact that Sandra's on the line. So let's grab her for a second. Sandra, can I just tell him why we're here?
Yes. Hi, Sal.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey.
Well,
So
that's the
night
thing.
when we went out to dinner on Third, and the waitress and the manager. So yeah, something doesn't feel right. Something's off. And I actually called into the show to get some help, to get some advice. And so I was telling them what was happening, the circumstance. And so, yeah, I still don't understand why you would take me to that restaurant, with that waitress there, like just something's going on. I was wondering if you could just come out and be a little bit more upfront or tell a little bit more about why you didn't tell me right away what was going on.
Okay, hold on a second. What do you think is going on?
I mean, it really seems like you probably hooked up with that waitress.
Whoa.
Maybe didn't know she worked there.
Whoa. No.
Okay, well, something about this whole thing is shady, and I just, I care about you, I love you, and I haven't been sleeping. I'm exhausted, so I just want to get to the bottom of this. I really just want the truth. I don't even care what the truth is. I just want it.
All right. Okay. So, you know that I've been there, like not with you, but like, with my friends going there to get a drink, right? So, one of my friends that he hooked up with that waitress, but this guy that happens to have a girlfriend.
Okay, so you do know who she was?
Yeah. I mean, we were there at the restaurant.
Sandra, do you know who he's talking about? The guy?
Yeah, I know of him. Yep. So where were you when he hooked up with the girl?
What do you mean? I was
there?
talking to her friends. I mean, I was talking to her friends, and then when I came home, they went to their place and did whatever they did. But I mean, I was not part of any cheating on you. I didn't do anything other than just talk to this girl's friends
and cover for your buddy.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Yeah, well, okay, listen. It doesn't make sense, but I mean, it doesn't look great. Okay, I didn't even know that that girl and him, whatever happened there, that was bad. I don't even know.
Well, what doesn't look great is that you lied to me. So why didn't you just tell me that at the time? Because now you're making it seem like something is going on with you because you didn't just tell me the truth. Now I'm on this show trying to get help from Ryan Seacrest, and like, why would you do this? Why didn't you just come out? I mean,
okay, well, one, why would I take you to that restaurant if I cheated with someone from there? And two, it's an awkward thing to say that my friend cheated on his girlfriend, and I knew.
Fair.
And then it's like it's just
now what do you do?
Is this more awkward? Really?
Well, this all vary. It's always awkward at this stage. But Sandra, now what do you do with this information? That's what I'm curious about. Now you know what's going on. Is there anything for you to do as far as the other guy?
It's a serious trust issue. Like I want to talk to the guy and get the
I want his number. Your friend, yeah, I want that guy's number. I want to call him and see if his story adds up to this story. I need verification.
Well, you want to match the stories up. That's fine, Tanya. I think that's fair. She wants to cross-reference the stories. All right, well, look, Sal, we have to actually run, but Sandra and Sal, thank you for coming on. Sal, thank you for sticking with us. Sandra, thank you for reaching out. Go for it and see what you can find out, okay?
Hey, Ryan, I need those flowers, man. If you want to send those flowers to Sandra, I think I'm in the doghouse, so if you want to hook that up for me, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, this is the doghouse.
Well, hold on. Let me give you to Tanya. She'll sort something for you, okay? Hold on 1 second. Tanya.
Thanks for that. Yeah, we got to run. Where are we running to?
What do you mean run? Kiss FM?
Now I have to deal with him?
Oh, what? Is there too much on your plate today? Do you want me to take it off of your plate? I'll handle it. No, I thought you had time today. Sorry, Kiss.
What are we supposed to do with him?
Send flowers to him. Or her.
To his wife?
But whatever. Let's talk about it in a second. Yeah, Sal wants something from you, Tanya. You were the one out there boasting about the services you provide. So he wants something. There's got to be something from Kiss you can send him. But let's talk about this. All right, so going back to Ryan's, Rosa, Sandra, and Sal. I believe Sal. I don't think Sal did anything wrong, except it's got a little sketchy when Sal said, here's what happened. So Sandra and Sal go to this restaurant. Waitress acts strange in front of her husband. She thinks the waitress and the husband have had history. Well, they have, because the waitress and Sal's buddy hooked up, and Sal just kind of like twiddled his thumbs while they did, it sounded like. But when he was like,
twiddled his thumbs, he was talking to her
friends. That part was a little like, she asked the right question. Well, wait a minute, Sal. When he was hooking up with the waitress, what were you doing? And he said, and I kind of cringed when he said it, I was just talking to her friends. That sounds not great. And he said it doesn't sound great.
And he was like an accomplice to his friend cheating, which I don't like. Like, ew.
No. I don't know that we're in the role of going there. I think we're in the role trying to figure out, did he cheat?
We're in the role of going anywhere we want, really. Right? Like, let's just take this ship and steer it to Catalina.
Catalina's flowers.
Yeah.
He put on the card, Sandra, darling, these flowers aren't as lovely as you. It melted me. But I'm cheesy.
I don't think he's cheating, but I don't think I like him.
Well, I don't know if our role's like, am I going to invite him over for Easter or not? But
right, like he's not coming to the rad pad to hang.
Right, but that's fine. I believed that he was not cheating. I think he was in a tough situation, and he probably tried to de-escalate it as much as he could.
I agree. I think he's telling the truth. It makes complete sense. Why would he take her
to the same
restaurant? That's just stupid, for lack of a better word.
I mean, that's what she said, though. That's what word she used.
Yeah.
Again, and now, so she, if you didn't hear it, the wife, Sandra's going to call the friend of her husband's and find out if the stories match up. That's messy.
Yeah, that's something else.
Hey, Tatum, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're doing well. Let's get a neighboring opinion here. We're kind of on the inside. What's your thought on this guy?
I honestly think he's a total sleazebag. Like, that's all I got from the second that he got on the phone. I'm like, he sounded like he was flirting with Tanya and just, I don't know. I don't necessarily think that he cheated on his wife with his waitress, because I wholeheartedly can't believe that someone would be that dumb to do that and then just show up at the same like that just seems too dumb. But I don't know, maybe he was trying to get in with one of her friends or something. I don't know, he seemed like, oh yeah, nothing happened, and I don't know, it just felt real sleazy the whole time.
Did he call you sweetheart, Tanya? I think he did at one point.
He definitely called me something.
It was always something. It was like,
yeah,
so something like nothing in this world's free, sweetheart, or something like that.
Yeah, sweetie.
It was just so sleazy. I'm like, okay, dude. Oh.
I just don't get it. Even if his friend hooked up with the waitress, why is he taking his wife to the same place? Like, it just seems bizarre. Tatum.
Yes.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
You too, Tatum. Bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Here's the story. He's not wearing his wedding band and he's not going to the gym. So why does he keep taking it off? Well, he says to his wife, hey, look, I feel like I'm bloated midday and I'm gaining weight and it doesn't fit. So I take it off. Sandra's on the phone. Sandra, good morning. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Good.
We're good. So I know you're coming from Downey and I get, I think it is possible that the finger gets inflamed or bloated, causing the ring to not fit so well. It could go up and down in the course of a day, actually, depending on what you are eating. It certainly could go up and down in the course of a week. So I don't find it so unlikely that he may be taking off because it doesn't fit. Why don't you believe him?
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a good reason, but I just, there's something, I know him, and I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't think that's the whole story.
Have you offered to take his ring and get it resized?
Oh, no. But it's not about that, you know? You just know. I know my husband, I know how he acts, and it's just this very evasive way of saying, oh, no, well, it's, I've been putting on weight, so this doesn't fit me anymore, so, and that's not it, you know?
All right, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Let me just put you on hold. We'll come back. We'll call your husband next, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sandra's on the phone. We're going to call her husband, and we're going to offer him the roses and find out why he's taking his wedding ring off. He says because he's gaining weight. Doesn't fit on the finger. It hurts come midday while he's working. How long have you been married to him?
4 years.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet. We want to find out who he is thinking about, who he sends these roses to, and then what he writes on the card as well, okay?
Okay.
So stay quiet till we tell him he's on the air, all right?
Yes.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Vince?
Yes.
Hi, Vince. My name is Reese. How you doing this morning?
Hey, Reese, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling from the Enchanted Flower. We're actually brand new here on the corner of Firestone and La Reina. Do you know where that is?
I think so. Not 100%.
Well, that's part of the reason why we're calling. We're just trying to get the word out of our new flower shop, and we're reaching out to local residents. Basically, we would love to send you some free dozen roses. Actually, roses that you can send to anybody else.
No strings attached?
No, nothing. I don't need credit card info, anything like that. Just the name of the person. And we can put a note on there and they can have them by lunchtime today. Or if a different day is more convenient for you, we can do that as well. And
sure,
you can choose whatever color roses you'd like.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with red.
Okay, red
and
roses.
I'm going to go to my wife.
Uh-huh.
Her name's Carmela.
Carmela. Beautiful name.
Yeah.
What would you like to put on the note?
Give me a sec. See. Let's go with, can't think of anyone more deserving of these.
Can't think of someone more deserving.
What about your wife, Vince? It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have Sandra, your wife, on the phone. Who's Carmela?
Carmela's my wife.
Who's Sandra, Vince?
Sandra, what is this?
Yeah.
What is...
What's
what?
Did she just frame me on the radio? What is this?
Vince, I'm on the phone with Sandra, your wife. Is that your wife?
Why are you sending flowers to... Who's Carmela?
Are you living a double life?
Can I call you back separate? Look.
Vince, are you married?
Yes.
What's your wife's name?
Carmela.
Who's Sandra?
Sandra's another person I'm seeing.
What?
Wait, I'm confused.
Do you have another wife?
Sandra,
I have.
You have what?
I have a wife, and we've been a little distant, and I started going out with this other person.
Is that Sandra?
Yeah.
But Sandra told me you guys are married, Vince.
We're not quite married. I proposed, but I was...
We're not quite married. What is wrong with you? Who are you? Who is this person?
So, Vince, you're married to Carmela, but not Sandra?
Correct.
Sandra, you're married to Vince?
I'm married.
To Vince?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who's with me on this, but I can't figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh my gosh.
I proposed
To whom?
to Sandra.
Sandra, did you know about Carmela?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't know anything. I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh God.
All right, well, here's the reason he's taking his wedding band off. Because he's married and he doesn't want you to see it.
I know it.
Sandra, you're not married to him, are you?
Yes, we're married.
But he just said he's not married to you.
It was a marriage for us. It was, it was a ceremony, and it was a ceremony that was supposed to mean that we were married.
All right, well, someone is not telling me something, and I can't figure it out.
We didn't marry legally, but we had a ceremony with our friends. And
All right, so you're not married, but you...
That to me, I'm sorry, Vince, but that to me is being married to me.
All right,
How could you be hiding this from me?
That was an engagement party.
it doesn't matter.
Oh my
Vince,
gosh.
you have a wife, dude. All right, Sandra, I'm done with both of you guys. Thank you very much. I wish you good luck, okay?
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm going in circles.
Me too.
I can't get any answer out of anybody. So Vince is cheating on Carmela with Sandra, and Sandra didn't know about Carmelo. He's two-timing.
So he's
got two
married. Yeah,
relationships.
he's married twice.
He's married and engaged.
I
Right?
don't get it.
Oh, what a waste of time that was.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Bye.
thanks for all the help on that, guys.
I was dumbfounded.
I kept looking up at Sisney and Tanya like, you guys ask a question.
My jaw was on the counter. But who's married?
Like, Vince, we're on the phone with your wife, Sandra.
I've
My
heard-
wife's Carmela.
I've heard of men like this.
Men like this.
Delusional, narcissistic.
So he had a wife and a fiance. Mm-hmm. You think what?
He said it was an engagement party. So now I'm thinking that Sandra might be a little delusional.
No.
What does it matter? He's seeing two women.
I get it.
And he's married to one, Carmela.
I can't.
I actually ran out of questions.
Me too.
I literally was like, I don't know how any other way to ask a question about what I'm asking, so I have to let you guys go.
But this is what these people do. They make you believe like it's totally normal. Yeah, I have a wife and I'm engaged to this other girl. Like they think it's fine in their head that it's right in their world that they see nothing wrong with. That's why he was just having normal conversation. Like, yeah.
But if he was engaged to Sandra, then why was she concerned about his wedding ring? So therefore he's wearing a wedding ring with Sandra. So she thought they were married. They thought they had a ceremony. He's saying it was an engagement party.
To him, it was probably an engagement party, but to her, it was a wedding.
Well, I don't think anybody should be with him.
Yeah,
No.
I agree.
All right. Before we do anything else, let's go back to the Ryan's Roses. So Vince, we called Vince. Sandra reaches out and says, something's going on with my husband. He keeps taking off his wedding ring when he comes home. And Vince says, I'm bloated. My fingers are swollen. In the afternoon, my fingers get swollen. I take off my ring. So what? So we call Vince. Vince sends the roses to Carmela, his wife.
Yeah.
And I say, no, Vince, you're on the air, and I have your wife, Sandra, on the phone. He says, no, Ryan, my wife is Carmela. Sandra's the girl I'm engaged to. And Ryan runs out of questions. I mean, you want to shut me up? I didn't know what to say there.
On the card he put, can't think of someone more deserving.
Well, you tell me you've got a wife that you just sent roses to, but I'm on the line with your fiance who tells me she's your wife. I don't have any more questions.
Yeah. I'm confused.
Right. No one was helping anybody out on that one.
No.
So what we know is that he has two relationships simultaneously with two different women. I don't know who's married, who's engaged, but two different women and he was trying to convince me it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get Amanda on the line. Amanda, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm a little confused. You think you figured out what's going on?
I think so. I think I got it. So this guy, Vince, it sounds like he's legally married to Carmela, right? Like the woman he was trying to send roses to. He's probably legally married to her.
Okay.
And then started seeing this other woman. And then that's why they had, like he said, like a ceremony with their friends. So it wasn't like a legal marriage. It was just more of like a celebration of their relationship, kind of like sharing vows, but they were never legally married.
Right, but he said it was an engagement party.
Yeah, but then she said it was a celebration. So I feel like they must have, it probably wasn't, like, maybe he proposed and then like at the party they did like a little ceremony to show their love. And that was in their mind, like their, almost like their quick little marriage ceremony.
I don't like any of it.
That's what I got.
I listen, who knows? I can't try and figure it out. And this guy's delusional and he's got problems. Mary, beware of anyone who doesn't want to legally marry you. That's her message, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. If he wants to marry you legally, great. Everything's good. But if he doesn't want to make it legal, there's a red flag there.
Well, there's a reason. Like, why not make it legal? If we're doing it, we're doing it, right? We're all in, not half.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Patty, go ahead.
There has to be a third woman. Because if he's removing the ring, that means he's actually hanging out with somebody who is
Can't
not
see
married.
a ring. Oh, true. She's right. So he's got a ring with his wife. He's got a ring with his other wife.
The other wife.
Who's not official.
And he's removing the ring.
Removing the ring when he's with somebody else.
Oh, jeez.
It's true. She's right.
No, I know she's right, but it's so sad.
And I look, he's totally capable of that, Patty, based on what I had with him. All right. Well, that's a very interesting.
Single ladies, beware of, what was his name?
His name is Vince.
Vince in Downey.